Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings. Welcome Juliet, Bartman, KSW, Andrew, Renee. Welcome. How you doing? Well-Tempered Claire, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And Haley Grace, what is going on? KSW, how's everybody doing tonight? It is Tuesday. We've made it through another manic Monday and we're ready for some Tuesday action as we sort of get into the tarot streaming and warm up here. All right. Well-Tempered Claire wants to know about future love. Tammy, welcome. How you doing?
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle show.
All right. We set up Tarot Tower number 2 and Tarot Tower number 1. So we do need to upgrade Tarot Tower number 1 and then get number 2 going as well. So there we go. We need to do all sorts of upgrades over here because we're running out of room, quite frankly. All right. Boo Boo and B Bowman, CFK, welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? We have the Waterfall Tarot for this one. See about a future love for Claire. See what kind of things are going to happen with all of that. Aria, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right, we got almost 20 viewers. We've been on for 30 seconds. Okay, let's see. What about a future love? Oh my, this is something that's on your mind a lot. We sort of get that. It's on your mind a lot. I don't think you just sit there and just concentrate on it all the time, but it is something that just reoccurs. It is something that's sort of there. It is in the forefront. I mean, you know. Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Stacy, welcome. How you doing? But it is something that you're sort of concerned about. I think what's happening is that you are having a lot of just sort of failures when we try to sort of get out there and get it. We have people that are just not qualified. We have people that are annoying. We have people that are like purposefully trying to use and abuse. We just seem to be running into sort of a lot of dead end territory as far as that goes. And it doesn't make any sense. Why? I think that you're on the right sites. I think that you're sort of looking in the right places, but it just doesn't sort of make sense as far as future love, as far as where that goes. Fortunately, we do have a future love possibility and something that looks pretty decent. Now, I do think this is a younger person. I think it's a younger water sign. I think that they are sort of coming in and they are sort of available. I would look around late May-ish is when we're talking about meeting this person. definitely just sort of a random meet. It is somebody. It's almost like that you end up that you are familiar with a lot of the same things, you know. So it feels like that there's some things that you have to see, similar hobbies, or you know, similar people, or you sort of have similar goals and aspirations. It's sort of things like that. It feels really, really good. It feels like you're sort of connected with a lot of stuff, and that's sort of where we get the Ace of Swords with that communication, that conversation. Now, again, it is a younger water sign, Hanged Man. It says because it is somebody that's younger, they do have a few different views, or listen to the different music, or they have sort of a different outlook on politics and things like that. So the conversation gets to where it's sort of awkward at some point because you're trying to sort of reconcile some of that. But I think, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to be a big deal. They're going to be very doable, very manageable, and I think this is something that actually does work out pretty decently. Now, I mean, overall, I think it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty good. Wolf, I have a sound effect just for Wolf. Check it out. There we go. The wolf sound effect. It's a wolf howl that I got off online, and I had to edit it because I wanted it to be a little more dramatic. So there you go, Wolf. You have your own custom sound now. Your own custom sound. Montana, what is going on? Thank you so much for your donation as well. All right, did he have feelings for me? Well, apparently he bailed and just left, but I don't know, or something. But did he have feelings at the end of the day? A good deck for this. But Tarot Tower camera is so far off now. I got both Tarot Towers in frame now. We're actually completely out of room. We have no more room in the inn. There's no more room in the Tarot Tower. Whoa, Paula's back. Welcome, Paula. It is so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. What is happening? Lady is here. Everybody's here. All right, we got a packed house tonight. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now, did he have feelings? I mean, is this something that you were used, abused, or what happened? Did he have some feelings? Did he really love me? What is happening with all of that stuff? I mean, you do have the Seven of Wands. You have the Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I think the feelings that were there were quite shallow, you know? It's not like that something as far as how the feelings go. It's not like that there weren't any feelings at all. The feelings that they have were very sort of unrefined, sort of a bit shallow, and, you know, sort of things happening with that. Knight of Wands said they had to go. They just had to go. The Seven of Wands as well, a bit on the defensive side. I think what their expectations, in other words, what they thought was going to happen and then reality are two different worlds. I don't think those worlds really worked out as well as they should have. I think that you have a lot of issues sort of with how they interpret things, how they interpret emotions, how they sort of look at how they sort of look at things from an emotional perspective is going to be drastically different, I think, as far as, you know, how you go. The Seven of Wands, again, they got into a defensive state where things just weren't rolling the way they needed it to. And then you have a couple of sevens, just this movement activity. I need to upgrade. I need to do something different type of thing. You have the Seven of Swords, which is the exit, you know, exiting a home, the clown exiting the circus and things like that. So, I mean, you do have that where they just pick up and had to go type of thing. Five of Pentacles says ultimately they didn't like the decision either way. They're at a point where that they didn't like, if they stayed, they wouldn't have been happy. If they left, they would not have been happy either. There's no situation where this particular person would have been happy. So that's basically just what I'm seeing from the read, and that's where I'm going with that. Anyway, Aria, thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. Tiffany, thank you again for your donation. What's going on, Tiffany? It is good to see you. We got the wolf howl up in here tonight. I mean, you know, hear it one more time with the... All right, well, I found my package that went to the wrong address. Crystal, that's no good at all. What's a good package deck? A good package deck. This might hurt tarot. This might hurt tarot, you know? I think we need I think we need a tarot dedicated to FedEx, UPS, all the delivery services. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. I mean, what, you got to have it. You got to have the howl. If you don't, it's not legit. It's not legit anymore if the howl's missing now. I mean, once you hear it, you got to keep it. All right. Well, I found my package that went to the wrong address. Page of Pentacles, the reuniting of the package, the Chariot, getting the package and leaving with it, because the Chariot is a multi-person vehicle. Talk about it in my book, by the way, coming out in June. The Chariot does say that it's a multi-person vehicle. It is movement. It's movement back to your house. The Seven of Wands, you are a bit defensive about it. There are some things where you're just like, I'm not sure where it is, sort of hunting for it. But I think somebody contacted you at the end. We see that with the Lovers. The Lovers is such a fantastic card of bringing things together, bringing people together. And that Lovers next to the Page of Pentacles, sort of lost and found. You're actually physically looking for it, trying to find it. You post it on your Facebook neighborhood Facebook group, and somebody ends up finding it. So yes, the Page of Pentacles, you're seeking the Lovers. That connection brings it together. Seven of Wands, a little bit on the defensive side, but the Chariot, you end up getting it and coming back home with it. So I'm going to go with the thumbs up. We're going to have the thumbs up on this one. I think that you're going to find that package, and I'm sorry that you lost it. That's no good. That's no good. When the delivery people just get it to the wrong address. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. Thank you so much. All right. What are we doing next? I think we got a little bit of the Montana action. Montana wants to know. Give me a general and see what happens with the general and stuff. By the way, please hit that like and subscribe button. It lets people know that I don't suck. And, if I don't suck, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's all I really want in life, is to be on YouTube and not suck. So, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Let people know that I'm half decent, and I would appreciate it. Sheila, what is up tonight? What is up tonight? It is Tuesday. We got Hump Day is coming tomorrow. I'm pretty hyped about it, I got to say now. And Montana wants to know. A general. Montana. It's sort of interesting. Got a little Empress thing going there. Montana, you have a few people in your life. You've got a few people that you're juggling in your life that you're trying to deal with, that you're trying to sort of handle, and you're trying to sort of, get these people in there, get these people around, you sort of get these people what they need. Now, I think that you're a very giving person, and you're very good person to be around. People enjoy talking to you. But I think some people sort of use you a little too much, or they get in there and they move in, figuratively move in. It just sort of feels like that, maybe this is not the ideal situation with that. Empress says that you're easy to talk to, you're outgoing, and you do have a lot of good things going with that. And again, I think people are around a little too long sometimes. Rue Rose, thank you for your donation as well. It is something where you have to sort of wean people off you, or get people that are going to be using up your resources, using up your time and whatnot. Sort of get them handled. Don't let them do all of that too much for you. Sunflower, thank you for hosting. Tammy, let me know what your question is. And Rue Rose, thank you for your other donation as well. All right. But I mean, you do have that feeling where you need to sort of stifle some of that, or sort of, navigate through some of that as well. I think that you have some hard choices coming, not necessarily with the people that I'm talking about, but you do have some hard choices coming with sort of work and money. It is something where you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to sort of get in front of it and definitely deal with some of the problems, some of the issues as well. It's sort of a delay with getting what you want. I think in the next couple of months, there is a little bit of a delay getting in what you want. But overall, I think it's going to be a half decent place. You just sort of navigate around some of the people that are around there. All right. What do we got going next? We got Tiffany, what I need to know and acknowledge right now. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and find out some acknowledgement decks. Oh, we do have this one. Oops. We do have this one. We do have this one. I actually don't know what this is. I think this could be one of two things. No, this is the, this is the Dreamkeeper. The Dreamkeeper Tarot. I'm not sure where the book is for this one. Do I have it here? Maybe I do not. No, and no. No, I do not have the book here. I don't know. What do I need to acknowledge right now? Right this very minute? I don't think you're at the emotional place that you need to be. You do need to be at a better emotional place. I'm not saying that you're just trashed emotionally. I'm just saying that you're not where you need to be. You're not at that space to where you're just having fun all the time. You're having good entertainment. You're having sort of a good look upon yourself. And some of the sort of the self-confidence things are sort of waning as well. I think you have a couple of issues that are sort of putting this aside and whatnot. But overall, you're just not in the emotional state that you sort of need to be. The Two of Cups says that you've met and you know some of the people, some of the influences that you need to sort of work through a lot of different things. But unfortunately, it's just not happening. There's a lot of things sort of in your way, in your life. There are a lot of things that sort of, sort of making you sort of stumble around sometimes as far as the emotional aspects go. And to sort of get that, not necessarily a self-actualization, but get into a place to where you feel confident about a lot of different things, really hammered down, really confident, really where you need to be in a lot of different places. Two of Cups says you sort of have what you need, but using what you need, balancing all of that in just the grand scheme of how you sort of do things is going to be very difficult. Aquarian Light, thank you for hanging out. What is going on? The Hierophant says you do have some tough decisions to make moderately soon. Hierophant is like an organization. It could be a court. It could be a school, some organization, some formal thing that you sort of need to take care of. I think that's coming up if you're not already dealing with it, definitely coming up in the next month and a half. And you have to sort of, figure out what to do next or how to deal with that or where to take that, because it's going to be an important factor as far as, doing day-to-day activities and whatnot. It's sort of getting your emotions in check, getting your emotions where they need to be. Obviously, there is going to be a lot of good things coming, I think, in the next 4 or 5 months, but it's a matter of sort of getting from where you're at today to getting to that point and just sort of moving through that process day by day. So there you go. There's what you need to know right now. Patty and Karen, how you doing tonight? It's so good to see both of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are here on a Tuesday night. And it's looking pretty good. We got the double tarot tower tonight, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about the double tarot tower. The double tarot tower is going to be the hot commodity, I think. I think that's going to be where I am going to be at pretty soon here. I need to expand them towers, get those towers and expand them out, and do all of that. Get the twin towers going over here. All right. So Sarah, what's coming up for me in general? Let's find out about that. Let's see. Love a good general reading. That is for sure. Keep working at it. That Eight of Pentacles. Just keep working at it. Keep hammering at it. You're not really going to get anywhere unless you just keep on. A lot of times we get excited about something. A lot of times we just want to wrap everything up as quick as possible and get on to the next thing. I mean, a lot of that really doesn't work most of the time. Eight of Pentacles says getting practice in, getting the day-to-day stuff done is going to be pretty crucial, for the next few months and whatnot. That Eight of Pentacles says keep working at it, keep going at it, and don't let sort of failures or don't let sort of a stumbling block or a speed bump sort of throw you off very much, because the Seven of Wands says it will be there. I mean, you do have those factors where you feel like that you need to be doing something different, or you feel like you want to wrap this up and go into the next thing. And that's sort of one of those modes that you get in occasionally. And you just don't want to sort of bite into that full steam. You want to sort of relax with that, not really take that too seriously. Ten of Wands says, overall, there are a lot of things that you have to juggle, you have to deal with. And some of the times it just gets really annoying. You feel like this is not something that I need to be doing, not something that I absolutely need to have going on. But sometimes you just got to sort of work through those things in order to get to the other side of that, right? Ace of Cups, I do think that you have more good emotions coming. I do think that you have some people coming that are going to make your emotions sort of better. They're going to sort of pique your interest. They're going to make you interested. Definitely going to snap your attention to a good level. Ace of Cups is good. Starting something new emotionally, getting something begun, and having that affect you emotionally quite well, right? We have a little Ace of Cups right here and an Ace of Cups right here. So you got the double Ace of Cups feeling there. And that's sort of where it's at there. All right. Oh, let's see. What would be the next one? The next one we got. Another Sarah reading. Who is thinking of me romantically? Ooh, there you go. We'll do this with a little bit of that fun action that we got. Where is my thing? Where is my thing? Here it is, a Super Lunaris Tarot. Everybody loves a Super Lunaris Tarot. This was a Kickstarter, and I am very happy that I backed it, because I got screwed on Kickstarter last year. But this year is looking better, I gotta say. By the way, tomorrow I got a new video coming out. Some of the hot card combos. When you put two cards together and all of a sudden you get this amazing combination. These are going to be the hot combos to look forward to. I'm just saying, tomorrow's video, the hot combos to look forward to when you throw down some cards. We are going to review them out. All right. Who is thinking of me romantically? Somebody from your past. You all know by now that you do have the Seven of Swords. Talks about somebody from your past. Somebody from your past. I mean, I think that you enjoyed their company quite a bit. Look at the World as well. I think it's somebody that you look forward to seeing, somebody that you didn't really expect to see as well. But yeah, it just sort of feels like that it's somebody that you've known, somebody that you had a good relationship with. It did end a bit because of the lack of stability, because things didn't develop, because things didn't you didn't get that foundation of the house down in time. It wasn't there enough. It wasn't there quick enough. It wasn't there on time. And it feels like that a lot of things just didn't work out with it, you know? It sort of nice, had so much potential, but yeah, at the end of the day, maybe not so much. This is a wounded and injured type of feeling as you sort of come into that, though. It feels like, well, is this really going to work? Is this something that could be possible? I mean, maybe not at the moment. We do have the wounded warrior sort of leaning on there, you know, sort of resting. It definitely needs a break before they're willing to start something up again. But definitely somebody from your past. The World says you had a lot of good expectations with this person, but that stability, that house framework, all of the foundation activities that you needed to do just never really got there. Triple Moon Goddess, thank you for hanging out with us. What is going on? It's good to see you. Somebody from our past. You never know. You never know what somebody from our past has in mind, what they are going to do, how they are going to do it, or what they are interested in. Rue Rose. Does he still think about me? I don't know. Let's find out by using the what? Oh, we did Oz yesterday. We did do Oz yesterday. Well, thank you for buying my book. Wendy, if you're watching, by the way, I saw you buy my book. Thank you so much. And we'll do the divine, a little bit of the divine action. You know what I mean? Linda, welcome. How you doing tonight? It is good to see you. All right. Does he still think about me after all of this time? Is this going to be somebody who has some thoughts that think of Rue? Well, let's hope so, Rue. It's always good. It is always good when you got somebody thinking about you in the distance and maybe have a little reuniting action, you know, a little reuniting. All right. Do they or do they not? Ace of coins, 8 of cups, and 6 of cups. Well, I mean, kinda. You definitely have some interesting things there. You know what I mean? Jeremiah, thank you for joining Patreon if you're on the line there. All right. Sunflower, thank you for hosting Triple Moon God as TMG. You got a host? Thanks, Sunflower. Oh, man. Well, Rue, they have a lot of people they're thinking about. I mean, this is not somebody who is like exclusive forever and from birth, you know, from you type of thing. The 7 of Cups, they have a lot of different options. They have a lot of different things sort of happening with that. Ace of Coins, they're trying to sort of rebuild at the moment. They have had a few failures. They have had things maybe not work out the way they needed to. Charisma, welcome. 8 of Cups said they had to abandon and cut bait and leave, right? They had to go. 8 of Cups is sort of that distance, getting that distance between you and sort of that disappointment. It's not like the 5 of Cups. We have just this immediate disappointment we have to deal with. 8 of Cups, disappointment has already been done. The damage is already there. We're sort of exiting. That's sort of a movement card away from something. The 6 of Cups, they do have fond memories and whatnot. 6 of Cups are trying to sort of reunite in a bunch of different ways, some other things. But as far as thinking about you, I mean, not really. Not really. It's not somebody that just sort of does that. Again, they have a lot of other things going on. They're getting that move going. They're getting the stability, trying to restart a lot of different things. But I don't think they really think about you just like that. Anyway, I'm going to give it a thumbs down. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. They don't just, sit around and think about you and whatnot right now. Obviously, that doesn't preclude them thinking about you in the future, but right now, it just looks sort of iffy. All right, Sunflower hosted Tammy, and Tammy says, just a general for the coming week, just a general for them coming week and all of that other stuff. So, I mean, there you go. There you go. All right, double tarot tower tonight. I'm just saying, if you had some action-packed adventures coming up, the double tarot tower will definitely be on your action-packed adventure list, because we have not one, we have 2 tarot towers. There is number 2, and you can see they're packed full, and there is number 1. So we gotta do something. We got to expand our horizons and get a 3rd tarot. No, I think I'm actually going to rebuild Tarot Tower 2. And I think that's my plan. That's the plan. I'm going to get like 6 feet long, foam board from Office Depot and load it into my car and bring it here and build like a mega tarot tower. So that feels like where we need to be. So there you go. Paula wants to know, what is the queue? Paula, we're at the end of the queue. We're right here. Paula, it's a pretty clean queue tonight. It doesn't look too bad at all tonight. Tarot storage is a big problem. Well, you just need bigger tarot towers. You know what I mean? If you have storage issues, you just got to make a bigger tarot tower, and then all of your storage gets done. It does get done. Boo Boo, thank you for hosting. Paula, what is your question? What is going on? All right, let's see. Just a general for the upcoming week. You know what I mean? 8 of Swords says, yeah, especially next to that Knight of Swords, you're having some of the restrictions that have been holding you back are being lifted this week. Being lifted in the upcoming week. Feels like that some of the things that you've been trying to do and trying to get going on really are possible. The restrictions are getting lifted, they're being removed, and it's time to get started on that. Now, you do have sort of a small window. We're not saying the restrictions are lifted forever. Not at all. We're saying that the restrictions are lifted for a short period of time. And then it's time to get started and get going. You got that Eight of Swords, the restrictions, obviously. But then you have the Knight of Swords next to it, the release of that, where we can get going, where we can get doing. And the Emperor says, don't wait for somebody else to sort of, get in there and do it themselves. You got to get it done on your own. This is something where you got to take the wheel, you got to get in the driver's seat, and you just got to get that to the next level. Because the Emperor says taking advantage of that, taking that initiative is going to be key. Because again, this is a limited time frame. Nine of Pentacles says it's going to be all right. You're going to be able to do this. But this sort of determines what happens in the next few weeks, is sort of relying upon or leaning upon the upcoming week. So sort of take it seriously, get it done, get everything knocked out as quick as possible. Because again, I think it's coming back to haunt you. I think we're having the restrictions come back. So there you go. There you go for that upcoming week feel. Tammy, what kind of things are going on over there? You got restrictions. You got lifting of the restrictions. You got stuff happening all over there. All right. What is the next thing, by the way? Speaking of restrictions, we got Rue is back. Anyone planning to make a move to Rue? Rue. I mean, I hope so. I hope somebody is planning to make a move right now. Right now at this very minute, because this deck, this is, by the way, the Gregory Scott Tarot, is going to let you know. Is going to let you know what is happening there. Should do a video on how to build a tarot tower. Linda, I have a video right now on how to build a tarot tower. It's available for you, Linda. You can make one. You can make one for only $20. I'm being serious, you can make this for $20. And it only takes a couple of hours. And I got a video on how. You just go to Walmart, you get yourself some foam board, and I got you the specifications. I got you everything. Linda, everything is there for you. Jeremiah, thank you for your donation. Anyone planning to make a move towards me? Not now. Not right now.
Mwah.
You have a situation where there's somebody that is interested. They got interested, they got uninterested, they got interested, they got uninterested. They're all over the place. The Five of Cups, they're in a point where they've lost a lot of confidence. They had a situation that sort of knocked them down a notch, right? Death says they're in it for the long haul. They're definitely sort of looking at their options, looking at openings, looking at opportunities. Death says, hey, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to go into this grass. I'm ready to wander in there, get bit by all the fleas or whatever is in the grass. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to make that change, take that risk, because Five of Cups, I haven't had a lot of opportunities here. I've been sort of shut down. Things have happened. It's just not something that I needed at the end of the day. But the Five of Cups has that challenge that you sort of get with that. Now, the Six of Cups says that they are looking to sort of make new friends and sort of get into people's life and get the socialization on and sort of get that post-COVID thing done too, right? Six of Cups. I mean, I'm willing to get into people's life doing that. Three of Wands, I'm searching, I'm seeking, I'm trying to get that confidence back. I'm trying to sort of build back what I had before. I think this person eventually does come around to you and just say, hey, Jeremiah, thank you for your Patreon subscription as well. I appreciate that. They're willing to sort of negotiate that out. Anyway, I think that they're kind of come around, not now, definitely later. Death says they need to go through that transition and get that done. So there you go. Once the transition is done, once they're sort of on the other side of that, a little more comfortable with it, I think they sort of get that going on. Triple Moon Goddess, Sunflower has hosted you. What say you on the questions? Next few months, what does the spirit want me to know? Oh my. Triple Moon Goddess, I hope you don't mind the thought. I hope you don't mind the thought, because I'm just saying, if there's one deck that I enjoy more than any other card deck in the world, that's going to be the thought, because it just never hesitates. It gets the question, and it throws it into the ring, and it forces it to fight. The Thoth doesn't mess around. The Thoth gets everything done. And, okay, next few months, the Spirit want you to know. I mean, the Spirit wants you to know that I need some water. There you go. Okay. It's up to you to bring peace into certain situations. You know, it's up to you to bring peace into certain situations. Sometimes you're going to be the best at that. Sometimes you need to sort of negotiate that out. Sometimes you need to sort of approach things in a new manner. Dream Queen, thank you for your donation. Sometimes you need to approach that in a new manner. I think you have a new perspective on how you see things that other people don't. You can go two ways with this. One way is to sort of be combative. And I do think you like sarcasm. You like a little bit of sarcasm. You like a little bit of the competition type thing. Sometimes maybe that's not the best approach. Peace says that maybe we should sort of relax with that sometimes and bring in sort of the negotiation. I think you're able to do that quite well, because I think that you're on a level where, Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I think you're on a level where you're a little bit ahead of a lot of people as far as conversation goes, as far as thinking goes, as far as sort of analyzing situations. And that's going to give you a heads up and a leg up on some of the situations that are sort of coming around that need to be sort of resolved. And again, I think that you can bring peace with science, which is going to be, your availability, your expertise, and things like that. I think that brings in a good mode or a good mood and sort of a good feel to different people and the different aspects of the situation that's sort of coming, right? Space Oddity, how you doing tonight? Overall, it is about watching out for the Mercury retrograde kind of feel, where it feels like I'm just not really getting my point across. I'm just not really getting the communication that I need, the opportunities that I need as far as communication goes and whatnot. But I mean, there you go. You have the opportunities coming up, and it's sort of an issue to where you can resolve it, and you're sort of uniquely qualified to resolve this particular situation as well. All right, Carnival Tarot booth. There you go. For Paula. Paula wanted to know. What? Let me go to my application and clickety. Masculine. Okay, question. How does house looking for myself and the kids go? How does house looking go? Scanning for the houses, all of that stuff. I think my new official deck for houses is kind of going to be the Golden Tarot. Good. I mean, I haven't really used the Golden Tarot as much as I need to. It's definitely one of those that sort of is underappreciated. I mean, especially when I trim it and make it look all nice. Make it look all nice with no borders. Everybody loves a good Golden Tarot with no borders. How does the house looking go? 3 of Cups, a 10 of Coins. I mean, ultimately, it works out okay. You're looking, I think you're scanning, trying to get. I think that works out. 10 of Coins is sort of the end state here. It's the, spoiler alert. It works out. Thumbs up. It works out. And the Ten of Coins sort of shows that, right? You know, it's sort of skipping to the end of the book, you know, or the movie. You know, Darth Vader is Luke's father. You know, she's pregnant, and I think book 2 of The Outlander. Bruce Willis was the ghost the whole time. You know, stuff like that, right? Yeah. If you're reading Brandon Sanderson, you know, anyway, I forgot the plot. Okay, Lady G, thank you for your donation. The Ten of Coins says you end up getting in there. So that's a happy home. Everybody's there, the dogs, the family, everybody's real great. 3 of Cups says there is that celebration, there is that good news and things like that. So let's go to the beginning of the book. Justice says you have to balance out sort of how much you're willing to spend versus the neighborhood that you're willing to go for. Because obviously, if you have unlimited money, you're going to be in a different neighborhood than if you don't have unlimited money. But there's that fine balance between I'm going to spend this much and I'm willing to sacrifice this. I want this neighborhood. I want this type of thing. Naughty by Nature, thank you for your donation. But if you balance those things out, Justice says, get the scales, get these things balanced. The Magician says, once you get that balance, once you get sort of the priority and that 50-50 split of where you're able to go, how you're able to deal with that, then that really that's really the magic spot. As the Magician, you're able to pick this up, get it done, and get it to the next level. And then at the end of the day, you get that 10 of Coins. And I think it's going to go good. Thumbs up. It is going to go well. I think it's going to be all right. It is that Justice card. It is that balance. It is sort of weighing what I'm willing to spend, where I'm willing to go, how I'm willing to approach it, and whatnot. You know what I mean? All right. Jeremiah, the friendship ended. Is it better to leave it alone? Oh my, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, it sounds like that's a loaded question there. And for a good loaded question, we're going to get the Dark Mansion. The Dark Mansion, you know what I mean? That is going to be where you need to be. This is probably the best tarot deck you can buy. I mean, I'm just going to go out on a limb. The Dark Mansion Tarot. If I only had one deck, like, you know what I mean? If I had to only pack one deck and take it on vacation, and that's the only deck I could have, this probably would be it. I'm going to say, well, no, the Thoth would be it. This would be second place, but you know how I'll roll. All right. The friendship ended. The 4 of Swords is a disappointment. The friendship ended in a bit of disappointment. I mean, it did. It ended where it shouldn't have, and I think it ended prematurely. I don't think that dreams come true. Thank you for your donation. I don't think this is something that is not necessarily unsalvageable, you know? You definitely, okay, the 4 of Swords is a waiting card, a delay card. Jeremiah, since you're on my Patreon, read all of my books. They're on there for free. The 4 of Swords is a delay card. It's a waiting card. And it says it's best to leave it alone now. You want to wait. You want to put this nice delay between here and there. Queen of Wands says it is salvageable, though. This is the master of multitasking, as you've watched my court card videos. The master of multitasking. And the 6 of Cups says that connection is going to come there again, because the 6 of Cups is a friendship, is a family, is a good connection. It's a good, solid connection that you've already built the foundation, and the foundation is still there, but there is a delay before we do that. 9 of Cups says we need to come in on a positive note, though. I don't think that we can come in and sort of say, hey, let's fix our problems. I think we kind of need to ignore that the whole thing happened and just sort of, come back and retry it later. Again, after a delay. So leave it alone? I don't think so. Is it salvageable? Absolutely. We have a lot of positive cards, a lot of good cards after the delay. And that, by the way, Jeremiah, check out all the videos. Check out all of the good stuff you get on Patreon, because there is a truckload. Blah, welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you. Dream Queen has a question below. And Dream Queen wants to know, is the flat in Park Royal going to be a good investment? Obviously, Being a tarot reader, we are not a financial analyst, nor are we a financial advisor. So if you're looking for a good investment, you want to talk to a financial advisor, not a tarot reader. But that said, this is for entertainment purposes only. And we are going to let you know what we think about it and what the cards say about it. There you go. Cappy Ram, welcome. How you doing tonight? Good to see you as always, Cappy. So Dream, good investment? No. 5 of Swords, it's a defeat. Justice is not a good investment. This is a bad investment. I mean, I'm just saying, this is a bad investment. We have the devil. Everything is not what it seems. I think you could be being deceived. As far as the devil goes, it looks bad. It looks bad, especially next to the Lord of Defeat. The Lord of Defeat and the devil together is a bad, bad combination. And you definitely want to avoid anything to do with this. Again, entertainment purposes only. But yeah, Justice says there are things that need to be balanced out with this. I think you're being deceived. There you go. There we go. All right. That's what the cards say. That's what the cards say. And for the next trick, we are going to Sunflower. What's coming to me in March? Leave the past out. What's coming for me in March? Leave that past out. Give me some good news. Sunflower wants it all. Sunflower wants it all, and we're going to give it to her by using the Wizard's Tarot. You know what I mean? The Wizard's Tarot. All right. Diane, Jody, what is up? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I am ready for Hump Day because I'm going to have fun this weekend. Hump Day is upon us in a few hours, and I'm excited. All right. What's coming to me in March? Well, it's already March. Knight of Wands says you are an injured warrior. You are a little bit injured from the past. You said don't bring it up, but this is an injured warrior, and that points to the past. So congratulations. I brought it up anyway, you know? Knight of Wands, you are a bit of the injured warrior. I think that you're ready to move into something else. Empress, the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. It says be careful where we go next, because I think that you have a opportunity. I think it's a business opportunity. Sarah, I think for your donation, I think it's a business opportunity coming that's kind of tricky. And definitely not something. We got 60 people watching. Jesus. Welcome the 60 people. If you haven't hit like and subscribe already, I would appreciate that like and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. Naughty by Nature, thank you for your donation. And as long as YouTube thinks I don't suck, I have low standards. If they think I don't suck, then I'm good. And a like and a sub. I mean, I'm just saying, we have 1,300 videos on the channel. That's a lot of videos. And I make it all for you for free. And I made a application that you can use in your tarot streams. If you want to stream tarot, I made an application. It's right here. It handles all of chat. It handles your YouTube donations. It handles everything for you. So you just click and go. You don't got to write stuff. You don't got to copy paste. You don't got to search stuff. I'm just saying I wrote it and it's free. Link in the description for where to get it. And look at the source code too. If you like all of that, I mean, come on, hit that like button. All right. Anyway, you have a business opportunity. It's not going to work out. I think that you have an alluring thing in March. An alluring thing indeed. The 5 of Wands says you got competition. You need to get on it now. You need to get on it now. And that's not the best idea. You definitely want to be cautious and be careful. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. I'm just saying, be cautious, be careful of what's coming in March. Because if it looks too good, if it sounds too good, if it feels too good to be true, it probably is. I would heavily investigate things, especially when people want to rush you. People want to rush you and get you to do stuff quickly. That's not good. It's not a good sign. Be careful. Sunflower. Be very careful in March because that is going to not be good. You know, ideally, when you're in business, ideally, you want to turn $1 into more money. So if you have $5, you want to turn that $5 into a little bit more money. In order to do that, all you do is snap like that, and you turn the $5 into $100. I mean, it's actually $100. If you can do that with a business, then everything works out great. If you can do that with business, you can convert that cash as fast as you can. That's going to be good. But when it looks too good to be true, especially if you're being rushed, that's not going to be a good thing at all. And Lady G, is he going to try to circle back again? It's an on-off relationship. Lady G wants to know if the love is true, if the love is coming back. We may have a little bit of Seven of Swords action over here. I mean, that could be there. It could be there. By the way, there's 60 people that are watching. I hope you like that magic trick. I'm TarotOracle, and I do magic tricks and tarot, and I do art, and I write books, and I do decks. I do everything, I think. Everything. I don't sew. Other than that, I think I've done it all. Anyway, all right. So your Barbie deck triple. Okay. Let's see. Is it going to circle back? 7 of Wheels, 10 of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, I mean, you do have a pattern here, on-off. We see on-off. 7 of Swords is a good on-off thing. The 10 of Swords is a termination card. It says that, you know, we hit it and we quit it. The 10 of Swords is 7 of Wheels. We did put a lot of effort into this person. It feels like we need more, you know, we need more stuff. The 7 of Wheels, we put a lot of effort in this relationship. Even though it's on-off, we understand that. They will circle back again. The 10 of Swords says that they terminated, they quit, they left, they bailed. Chariot, they're on their way back. They are coming back. They're on the way back. I'm giving this a thumbs up. I'm saying that they will circle back again. Lady G, be confident that they are coming back because that Chariot, that movement card, that excitable, all of that stuff feels like that is where it is going to be. By the way, if you're in the queue is long tonight. The queue is long every night. Marissa, thank you for your donation. We are here. So we were Lady G, and we got to go through all of these questions right here. So the queue's always long. I don't think we have any slow days anymore. All right, what's coming towards me in romantic love? Naughty by nature. We are going to get you some Witchling Academy Tarot. And there you go. All right. Oh, my God, the little thumb. I mean, that's not little. I mean, I'm just saying now, that's not little. That's what she said. What's coming towards me in romantic love? The 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the 3 of Swords. Nothing good right now. You do have a delay before anything sort of happens as far as that concerned. Naughty by nature, thank you for your other donation. I mean, let's see. Look. The 3 of Swords, the Page of Swords. It just sort of, this is a rest break. I mean, you're in a point where it's time to rest. It's time to relax. It's time to sort of, you know, avoid any more heartbreak at this point. The 3 of Swords is a heartbreak card, naughty by nature. NBN. The 3 of Swords is that heartbreak card. The Page of Swords, you've had it, you've dealt with it. They've delivered some communication. I think they have some communication that they want to do, that they want to happen. I don't think that you should really engage in that as far as that goes. 3 of Pentacles says they are working on that, though. They're working on their way back. They're working on their way back. You need to cut bait. You need to get the Page of Swords. You need to get the 3 of Swords. How much heartbreak do you really need? How much heartbreak do you really need? You have to get rid of the baggage, before you can have all the new stuff sort of flow in. You want the new stuff to flow in, you got to get rid of the baggage. You know what I mean? You got to shake off the fleas, get a flea collar, and that is going to be a lot of good things for you once you can shake off them fleas. Dream come true. Describe the home I will buy and the timing of said home that I will buy. All right. Let's see about timing and what type of home that you are going to be purchasing, what type of home that you are going to be picking up. Because you want to know that. You want to know the type of home because you don't want a stinky house. You want a house that can fit a tarot tower, 2 tarot tower. Okay. So, 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Unfortunately, it seems that trying to get a house that you really like is going to be rather difficult. The home is going to be, it looks like northeast, northwest, a little bit on the north side, a little bit on the north side. It feels like that's where the home is going to be as far as the timing is concerned. It feels like we need to save up. We need to get the money. We need to get everything together, everything prepared, and then take all the stuff that we prepared over and then having to deal with that. 7 of Pentacles says there are some work things to be done. There is some pending work. There are some things that need to get happening with that. The 7 of Pentacles says go forth and get that work done. Do the research. Do the research. Because your home, again, it's going to be northeast, northwest feel. Going to feel like that it's going to be a little bit, It's going to be a little bit bigger than what you anticipated as far as price is concerned, but the investment seems to be worth the juice is worth the squeeze. The investment is worth sort of in that. Ace of Pentacles says doing that, dealing that, getting that where you want it, because you want what you want. I don't think you want second best. And if that means a little more savings, if that means a little more preparation, I think that's going to be sort of worth it in the long run. Again, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Timing, again, it's amount of saving up, and getting that in there. I think you're looking at almost a year. I think almost a year, it feels like. It feels like that there's a lot of sort of difficulty getting in there and getting that sort of scheduled, getting everything that you need, finding the right place. It feels kind of challenging right now. Dreams come true, but your dreams come true, and that is the most important thing. Blah, better opportunity. ECRW, Blah wants a tarot throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
It is time for a tarot throwdown indeed. Tarot throwdown, Blah. EC up on the left and W down there on the right. Down there on the right. Tarot Oracle, you're hyper tonight. I'm hyper every night. When have I been like not hyper? I mean, I'm just asking the question. All right. EC or W. Blah, I really could use some context here, but I'm just going to go with it. Better job opportunity. You need to make a move on EC. EC is the absolute positive, clear winner here. Midnight Meditations, welcome. How you doing? EC looks fantastic. You have science. You have the open opportunity, the way to walk in. You have the movement, the rapid movement to get in there and to get that done. EC wins by a mile. By a mile. I'm not even touching W at this point. EC wins by a mile. There you go. Giving it a thumb. Can I give the little thumb, a little thumbs up? A little thumbs up for the tarot throwdown. This is the only place. This is the only place on the frickin' internet that you can get not one, but 2 tarot towers on a stream. 2 tarot towers on a stream. I'm just saying, this is why you come here. This is why you come here. You come here for the tarot tower, but you stay for the hyperactivity. All right, who had a question? Cappy. Is the Aquarius really interested in building a connection, or are they just being nice to me? Are they being nice to me? I want to know. And to know this information, I personally want the Playful Heart Tarot. You know what I mean? The Playful Heart Tarot. Patty knows. Patty knows the secret. Patty knows the secret. It's the Tarot Tower. If you see the Tarot Tower, you know that you are on Tarot Oracle's channel. Why? Because I think I invented it. I've never seen it before in my life. All right. Is he real? Is he real? Yes. Cappy, I think yes. I think they are legitimate. Why? Because the Four of Wands is building the house. It's the chuppa. It's two people amongst the four. The four is stability. It's a little house made of candles. They are in it. They were within it. They're having fun. They're having a good time. The Four of Wands is that stability. That's what they sort of want, Cappy. I think that they want that connection. They want that stability. Knight of Wands, they're moving towards that. Look at how much fire. Look at how much fire that you have in this freaking reading. How much fire that you have in this reading. We got the Knight, we got the Four, and we got the fiery Sun all mixed in. They're willing, Cappy. They're willing to come in there, light that fire, and get it going. They're willing to do that. The stability of the Four, they want that. Knight of Wands, they're willing to move forward. They're willing to take the risk. They're willing to do that. The Sun illuminates everything and makes it magical, makes it bright, makes it warm. I think that is legitimate. Cappy, I'm giving you the thumbs up, Cappy. They are fiery, they are legitimate, and they want to get it on. Who or what is coming next for me in love? Let's see about that. By using the tarot, it's using the mystical moments. A little bit of the mystical moments here, if I can find that freaking, where's the book? Here it is. The Tarot, the mystical moments. Who, what is coming in love, and when are they going to be here? What is going to happen with that? What's going to happen with that? Star Lovers and the Page of Swords. You got something nice coming. Look at that. Look at that, Sarah. You got some nice coming. You got somebody nice coming. Somebody nice indeed. It is somebody from the past. It is a past. We have the Star. The Star is all about the connection, that magical connection, having all the good stuff, having this good information, all the good stuff, that connection, that guiding light caused by the Star into the lovers. Sort of like almost not really a soulmate feel, but it just feels like that. Yeah, I mean, there is some good stuff coming. There is some good stuff happening with that. Page of Swords, that communication, I think is going to come within probably the next 2.5 months. I would say the next 2.5 months, that Page of Swords action as the weed sprinkles all of the little seeds all around. Sort of all of these things happening, all of this. It sort of points back to the Star, right? I mean, it looks like a star. It looks like the star lights and everything else as it goes. So sort of linking together and is sort of bookending the lovers in there. 2.5 months feels like somebody from the past. I mean, there you go. There we are. There we are with the Star. All right. What do we got next? Naughty by Nature's back. How will working with Y be like this month? I'm going for, we're running out of decks. I mean, we do that every night. We're running out of decks. I'm going to go for a little bit of ladies' favorite deck, which is the Hermetic Tarot. I mean, I'm just saying, Hermetic Tarot is where you need to be at the end of the day. Where you need to be. Naughty by Nature. I mean, if you don't have the Hermetic Tarot, your life is just not complete. I mean, I'm just saying now. All right, how will working with them? It's going to be freaking miserable. It's going to be miserable. It's not going to be fun. The Five of Cups, the Lord of Loss of Pleasure. Kind of rounds it out. It kind of rounds it out for you. Eight of Swords says that they're going to stop you from doing really what you need to do. They have their own thing. They want you to force you to do what they want to do. Three of Pentacles means they need a lot of attention. They're like, look at me. Look at me. I'm showing off. The Three of Pentacles is that Leo feel, you know, where they get specifications. They're working on it, but they're showing it off, and they're working a teamwork type of thing. I think that they do want teamwork. It is true, but it's going to be miserable. Five of Cups is not a good card. It's the Lord of Loss and Pleasure. Material, the Lord of Material work is teamwork. It is sort of a showy teamwork. It's sort of showing off, though. And the Shattered Force, the shortened force of that restriction, sort of getting in there, not letting you be what you need to be. The Six of Pentacles, at the end of the day, they just want their share. They just want their share. And it's going to be, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. But yeah. But I mean, some people just need a little bit more attention than others, I mean, I'm an attention hog. I'm an attention hoe. I'm telling you now, I'm an attention hoe. That's why I run a YouTube channel. Because, if I didn't want attention, I wouldn't be here, quite frankly. All right. So, and I love all of y'all attention. See, all of y'all give me the best attention. I get all of this love and all of these likes and subs, all of this good stuff from everybody, and I love it. I mean, you can tell I'm an attention hoe because every time somebody makes a comment on my video, I hit like. Some people are like, do you read the comments on your video? It's like, well, if you go through them, you'll notice I hit like on every single comment. Unless it's like a bad comment, and then I might delete it or ignore it. But I mean, other than that, you'll see, like, look at the number of comments that I like. And sometimes you'll post a comment and 5 minutes later I'll hit like on it. I feel bad. I feel bad sometimes. Like you're going to think I don't have a life. I do have a life, but I got my phone, If you got your phone and I can see you made a comment, I can hit like on it, and it doesn't take me all day. So I'm not sitting there, anyway, but I get an alert, and so I'll read your comment. Okay. How does Darren view you? Speaking of attention, I don't know, kind of a little bit, not good, not bad or anything like that. It's okay. I mean, Sarah, it's all right. I don't think that they see you as just the where the sun shines or the golden rainbow that they need in their life. I also don't think that they hate you. They're just sort of mediocre. It's just a bit mediocre. Ace of Swords, hey, I'll talk to you. They're like, hey, I'll talk to Sarah. Sure, I'll talk to Sarah. Knight of Pentacles, if you're around, why not? Page of Wands. I mean, maybe we go do this or go do that or something like that. It's just sort of mediocre. It's not really good. It's not really bad. It's mediocre. I mean, we'll get the thumbs up and the thumbs down at the same time. It's in between. So I don't know. Sarah, I don't know what to tell you. It just looks mediocre. Doesn't look like anything that just, it doesn't look like it's going to be like the hearts. You know what I mean? The hearts, where all the hearts come in and everyone's excited and it's being thrilling and it feels like just another wonderful day. Not so much. All right, Marissa, are my job opportunities increasing after I graduate? Marissa, I hope so. Marissa, we want you to have all the jobs, all of the good jobs, and to read for you tonight, Marissa. Marissa, by the way, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you hanging out with us. You know what I mean? Hanging out with us, being here, being with this attention hoe like I am, I appreciate all your attention. I appreciate all of your attention. And by the way, Marissa, this is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot, because you're going to want to buy this immediately. I'm not saying it's a good deck. I'm just saying you're going to want to buy this the minute I turn these freaking cards over. If you haven't watched this stream before, now you see why I bought the deck, why I bought this deck. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you so much. Basically, yes. Yes. There's a very narrow field that you're looking for. There's a very narrow job that you're looking for, that you're scanning for, that you're trying to get in. Three of Coins is basically a good news card. I mean, you've watched the videos on my channel. The Three of Coins is getting a job, getting a job opportunity, getting in there. Three of Coins is fantastic. That's the card that you want, especially at the beginning. This is the card that you want. Two of Wands, though. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Two of Wands is an interesting thing. It says that you need to look for something a little different. It's like what you're focusing on, what you're leaning on, what you're heading for. Feels like maybe that's not the best opportunity. And we say that because of the hermit. You know what I mean? The hermit is like you're alone out there looking for this thing. It's something that just doesn't have as many possibilities as what you need it to have. The Five of Cups is you are in for some disappointment as you sort of wander through. So you are going to get rejected. You are going to get sort of bounced back. You aren't going to get the sort of thing that you need. Will you get the job? Yes. Does it involve a little too much damn searching for your own liking? Absolutely. But that's sort of where you're at. You need to adjust where you're headed, where you're going. You need to adjust what you're looking for a little bit in order to expand that out. Location would be better as well. With the combination, I think that it's going to be good. Definitely after graduation, it's going to open some doors for you. Three of Coins basically says yes. All right. We got a lot. And by the way, if you're in the queue is massive tonight. It's massive every night. I don't think we have any slow nights anymore. But we are on the last few readings. Naughty by nature, should I continue to stay away from that person? Let's see if they are stinky. Are they stinky? Are they stinky at all? Because if they are, I'm just saying stay away. If they're a little bit on the smelly side, let's see. Where's it? I had a stinky sound. Now it's gone. Okay. All right. Big Pim, going to have to start doing horoscope. Okay. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, should he continue to stay away from them? We are going to answer with this deck, which I absolutely love. The Naughty by Nature, it's called the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And it's pretty. Yes. You have the loss of pleasure. It doesn't feel like that there's any pleasure you can drain away from this person. It feels like they are going to bring the bad news. They are not going to bring you anything that you want to deal with. That Five of Cups says, yeah, we're sort of going through that feeling. Leaving and staying away is a good idea. You got them leaving, exiting, taking all the possessions and looking back like, please don't follow me. I will file a restraining order. The restraining order will come out tonight if you follow this particular person. Princess of Swords says you need to communicate that very clearly, though. So if they come around, if they try to stalk you or anything like that, then you need to deal with that pronto. So there you go. All right. Stalking's no good. Don't do it. Sarah, we got, how is Colin feeling about me? Or Colin? Probably not colon. That's a body part, but you know what I mean. How's Colin feeling about me? I think for both of your readings, we are going to use the Modern Love Tarot. Find out how Colin is feeling about us. And then we're going to get out of the stream and go take a shower and eat a banana. Not at the same time. All right. How is Colin feeling about us? The Two of Swords, they do have that distance. There is that distance feeling where maybe not together, maybe not something off, it's going to be there. The Ace of Cups, they sort of moved on a little bit. Feels like it's ready to move on, or they sort of went to the next level with that. The Devil says that it's probably best for you, maybe to not really pursue this particular person, especially with the Devil next to the Ace of Cups. I'll communicate with you. We can start something. We can have a fresh start, but it's going to be for my benefit, not yours. My benefit, not yours. I don't know if you want to be tied up by this person. That may be kind of fun. I don't know. But it's their benefit, not yours. So if you're looking for it, it just doesn't look like something that you sort of want to deal with. And the last question of the night, the ex Darren. What is Darren doing? Granola is fake food indeed. All right. The last question of the night. By the way, I'm here tomorrow too. Don't fret. Don't fret, my friends. I am here tomorrow too. And my attention ho self will be back then. How are they feeling? Nine of Cups looks pretty good. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands looks pretty good. If you're looking for 1 to 10, I would say about a 7. About a 7. It's kind of looking pretty decent. Nine of Cups is the banquet. It is the good feeling. It's the smiling. It's the good memories. All of the good things sort of hovering around. Knight of Pentacles is that the good memories of what we had. When we had the situation, I liked it. When we had everything going, it was nice. The Knight of Pentacles, I'm enjoying sort of my environment, how the environment is, how it's going. And the King of Wands, I really feel like this was something that I enjoyed. I think they look back with a good feel on that. I think it doesn't look too bad at all. Speaking of not bad at all, this has been a fantastic evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Drowned too deep, no strength to fight. My guy's so good, let me go inside. Ooh.